doing today? How's everybody doing today? I am doing well. I had a dream last night, and Spirit told me that I had to get up today and make a video for my sisters, for my sister friends, and for my girlfriends, and really for anybody who um, could benefit from some grounding, um, to be able to deal with the stress, the anxiety, the depression, and everything else that's going on right now. So here I am in my living room. So I am sitting on a yoga mat. You don't have to sit on a yoga mat for this. I'm also sitting on a yoga block. But again, you can use whatever you have at home. You can sit on the floor. Just try to sit on a pillow so that your hips are elevated a little bit higher than your knees, because we're going to be here in this position for a little bit. We're going to be doing some breathing exercises. You can also sit on your couch. You can sit in a chair. When I'm working with clients in my office, sometimes we sit on the floor on the mat. Sometimes we're sitting in a chair. The great thing about breathing exercises is that you can breathe anywhere. You can do it in your car, and your breath is always with you. I'm gonna drink some water here. Your breath is always with you. So, all right. So why work with the breath? So breathing exercises in yoga, we call it pranayama. Pranayama is a part of yoga. When people hear yoga, they often think about the poses or the asana practice of yoga, and that is not all that yoga is. Yoga is asana, yoga is meditation, and yoga is also pranayama or breathing exercises. And so breathing exercises really help to ground us, to help us come back into the present moment, right? So there's a saying that depression is ruminating about the past, and anxiety is worrying about the future. And when you're present, right, when you are mindful and you are present, you're free from those things. And so the breath is one way that we can bring ourselves back into the present moment. In addition to that, without nerding out too much, with anxiety and with depression, there seems to be not enough oxygen going to the brain in individuals that have anxiety and that have depression. And so breathing exercises, when done properly, when we know how to properly breathe, that is with our diaphragm, we call it diaphragmatic breathing, that increases the bioavailability of oxygen in our bloods and to our brains. In addition to that, if you've heard about the fight or flight response, right? So fight or flight, and the tendency sometimes when you're in a scary situation or stressful situation is to hold the breath or to breathe really shallow, right? That is a marker of the fight or flight response. And so if you are in a constant state of stress, the tendency is probably that you are holding your breath, that you are breathing shallow, that you are a chest breather instead of a diaphragm breather, or using your diaphragm to breathe. So that is what we're going to learn today. We're probably going to do about 2 very basic breathing exercises. Again, put on something comfortable, get in a comfortable seat. This is comfortable for me. This may not be comfortable for you. And I just want you to take your right hand, and I want you to place it right here on your solar plexus. So that's the space between your belly button and ribs. And you can keep your eyes open for this practice, or you can close your eyes. I'm going to be walking you through each exercise. So just closing your eyes, you're just going to start to breathe, just inhaling and exhaling through your nose. As you inhale, you do want to feel this space expand, and as you exhale, you want to feel it contract. So sort of like a balloon. As you inhale, the belly rises. and as you exhale, the belly falls. And oftentimes I'll tell my clients to practice this laying down. And you can put like a stuffed animal or something small on your stomach, and then sort of look as you're laying back and you're looking down, you can see that object rising and falling. But we are going to be sitting up right now. So again, just place your hand here, and as you inhale, you feel your belly rise. And as you exhale, you feel it fall. Inhale and exhale. And you're just going to close your eyes and just notice that, right? You don't want to have your chest rising too much. It'll rise a little bit, but you don't want to have it rising too much. So inhaling, belly rises, and exhale, you feel it fall. You can keep your hand there, or you can bring them onto your knees and continue breathing in that way. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And as you're breathing, you're just going to notice what is coming up for you, what emotions are coming up, what thoughts are coming up, what sensations are coming up. And you're just going to notice them without judgment and without getting tangled up in the story. And you're going to release them. And you're going to release them with the exhale. And as you're exhaling, you can even say to yourself, release or let go, whatever resonates with you. Again, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Inhaling, belly rises, and exhaling, the belly falls or contracts. You sort of feel you're drawing your navel into your spine as you exhale. Again, noticing any places of tension or stress, and you're going to let those things go. You're going to release them. So if you notice any tension in your knees or in your hips, if you're clenching your teeth, you're going to release that tension. You're going to release that stress with the exhale. And then I want you to start to control the breath, inhaling for a count of 3 through the nose and exhaling for a count of 3 through the nose. So you're going to inhale and you're going to feel the belly rise, and you're going to exhale for a count of 3 and feel the belly fall. So let's do that for a couple minutes. Again, closing your eyes may be a little bit more relaxing. Inhaling for a count of 3 as the belly rises, and exhaling for a count of 3 as the belly falls. And at the end of your last exhalation, I want you to just return to normal breathing and just notice. Just maybe do a body scan starting at the crown of your head and slowly working your way all the way down, and just notice if there's still any places of stress or discomfort. Again, noticing those things without any judgment, without getting tangled up in the story. And then you're going to inhale for a count of 3 through the nose and exhale for a count of 6 through an open mouth. So we're extending the exhalation, and this is a really, really relaxing breath. So again, inhaling for 3, exhaling for 6. Again, inhaling through the nose for 3, exhaling for 6 through an open mouth, and as you're exhaling, you're drawing your navel in toward the spine. As you're exhaling, you're releasing whatever energy, whatever thoughts are no longer serving you. You're letting them go. And then at the end of your last exhalation, so finish up that breath, at the end of that last 6 count exhalation, you're just gonna, again, return to normal breathing and just notice, do a body scan from the crown of your head all the way down. Noticing places that still feel stressed or tense. And again, on the exhale, you're just releasing those things. And we're gonna do one more breathing exercise. And this one has a bit of retention. So you're gonna hold the breath for a little bit. And holding the breath has a lot of different benefits. When we extend the exhalation, we're calming. When we retain, that can be a more energizing breath. And so we're gonna combine those things so that we not only have calming, but we also have a little bit of energy thrown in there. And who can't use a little bit more energy? So again, go ahead and close your eyes if that feels okay. We are still, all of our breathing is diaphragmatic breathing. So with this breath, you're going to inhale through your nose for a count of 3. You're going to hold the breath for a count of 3, and you're going to exhale through an open mouth for a count of 6. So again, inhaling through the nose for 3, holding the breath for 3, and exhaling for 6. Again, inhaling for a count of 3, holding the breath for a count of 3, and exhaling through an open mouth for a count of 6. All right, so inhale. At the end of that last exhalation, you're just, again, returning to normal breathing, but it is diaphragmatic breathing, right? So inhaling and exhaling through your nose, belly rises as you inhale and falls as you exhale. And then just go ahead and set your intention for your day. So if you are doing this practice like I am in the morning, just go ahead and set an intention for your day. An intention is something that you intend to do, something that you want to create or bring into fruition. So set your intention for your day. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope this video helped.